Good evening, students. Today we are doing a poem, and the name of the poem is The Tease. It is composed by Lennon Holmes. So, first, I will be reading the poem for you, and after that, I will be explaining the poem for you. So, before doing the poem, let me just tell you, write the poem in your copies, and there's one picture given also. You're supposed to make that picture in your copies also. And in the glossary, some new words in pretext of the poem, some new words are also introduced, so you are supposed to write those words in your copies. So as the poem go, as the line as the lines go: you are a nuisance, I declare. You tease me, so it isn't fair. You pounce on me from everywhere and seize my hat and clutch my hair, untie my clothes in knots and tear. The leaves blossoms from the pier. I wish I could set a snare to catch you, but I wouldn't dare. For thought you tease me, I declare. Oh wind, if you were not there, I don't think I could manage quite to sail my boat or fly my kite. So this is the poem, and the name of poem is The Tease. It is written by Linian Holmes. And our poem, that is The Tease, it is divided into two stanzas. The first stanza says, in the first stanza, in the first line, our poet, that is, who is the poet? Linian Holmes, declared that, as it is evident from the first line, the speaker is talking about wind. And in the wind, she says that you are a nuisance. You stand for wind. And what is nuisance? Nuisance means that annoys you, that causes trouble for you. She states that I declare you are a nuisance. You tease me, so it isn't fair. She further says that you teases me. Every time you tease me in every way, like you pounce on me, you just jump quickly from me and from anywhere, and seize my hat and clutch my hair and tie my clothes in knots and tear the leaves and blossom from the pier. Sorry. So in this way, the poet is saying that, the poet states that, and he declares that, wind, you are a nuisance because you troubles me a lot. You seize my hat, you clutch my hair, you tie my clothes in knots and tear. In the second stanza, as he says that, I wish that I could set a could set a snare. She further says that I want to just set a snare to catch the wind, to catch you, but I wouldn't dare. But she wouldn't dare to catch. Because why? Because in the second stanza, she reconciles herself by saying that, although when you teases me a lot, but I want to just catch you. I want to just set a snare for just catching you, but I couldn't just dare to catch you, because I know if you were not there, I don't think I could manage quite to sail my boat or fly my kite. Means if you were not there, I would never be able to sail my boat or fly my kite. So in the second stanza, in the first stanza, the poet, our poet, that is Leon Holmes, calls wind a nuisance, because he says that when you tease me a lot, you teases me a lot in everywhere, by just pouncing on me, by seizing my hat and clutching my hair, by tying my clothes in knots and tear. In the second stanza, she says that I want to just catch that wind by setting a snare, but she wouldn't dare to catch that wind, because although she knows that without wind she would not be able to sail her boat or fly her kite. Last In the last, I must conclude that the speaker is talking about wind. She calls it a nuisance because she says it teases her in many ways. It pounces upon her from everywhere. At times it seizes her hat and clutches her hair and ties her clothes in knot. She wishes she wishes she had a snare to catch it, but then dare not to do that, because if because she knows that if there was no wind, she could if never be able to sail her boat and fly her kite. So this is all about our poem. In the first stanza, our poet Linian Holmes called wind a nuisance because it teases her, it creates trouble for her. But in the last stanza, in the second stanza, she further reconciles herself by saying that if, oh wind, if you were not there, I would not be able to just sail my boat or fly my kite. This is all about. I hope you must have understood it.